Hello there. This is Kathy Rosewell Jonas, licensed clinical social worker
And Heather Shelton, retired nurse.
from Epic Healing Eugene and Radiant Heart Consulting. Today we're going to talk about preparation and integration again, give some updates on our program. And why don't you start us off, Heather?
Okay, well, big exciting news is that we actually are serving our 50th client today.
Yay!
So that feels really big. Of course, every session we've learned something new that we've put into place, and we feel like we're improving our offerings every time. So that's pretty exciting new updates.
Yeah.
What kind of updates do we want to share?
Well, because we really understand the importance of preparation and integration to this whole process of gaining some traction and being able to carry a psilocybin experience into your daily life beyond just the experience itself, we've added 2 free offerings for people that want to come to Epic and work with us. The first one is a supportive group integration session. That is in addition to the scheduled preparation that you would have with your chosen facilitator.
Right, so in our monthly integration group is for Epic alumni, so people who have had a psilocybin session with us, and that is a free offering that we do over Zoom. We invite people to be anonymous. If you don't want to have your camera on or your name on the screen is totally fine. But we've only had one so far, and it was really successful, and I know that folks are looking forward to next month as well.
Or this month.
Oh, this
Yes,
month, it's
yes.
coming right up.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
We've also picked our first date for our free monthly preparation group, which we're offering in addition, as Kathy said, to your private preparation sessions that you'll have with your facilitator. So we will be inviting folks who are scheduled with us to come in for a session. They're invited to join us also for our free monthly preparation groups. And once again, if people want to remain anonymous, that will be okay for preparation as well.
Yeah, it's all by Zoom, so people on the East Coast, since we're on the West Coast, can join in or anywhere in the world.
Yeah. And so we feel that preparation and integration really, so much happens and can happen in a psilocybin experience. But really, it's so important to come into the experience prepared, right? We talk about preparation. And then there's also some tools and tricks to do what we call integrate that experience and bring it into your daily life. And so we want to share more about that. And we want to share just a little bit about what is preparation.
Yeah. How would you define preparation, Heather?
I define preparation, well, I don't know if I can make a definition of preparation, but the things that feel really important to me in preparation are gaining some tools for personal wellness, awareness, and mindfulness. And we do say that integration begins with preparation because these types of tools help us be prepared to come into the experience, to accept the experience, and kind of surrender into to the psilocybin experience that you're going to have. And these tools also are really helpful for integration. So how do we want to describe integration, Kathy?
Integration is a continuation of the insights that you have probably gained during your psilocybin experience. Many of us will have big, expansive experiences and then not quite know what to do with them when we get home because our life maybe isn't in an expansive life. Maybe there are the natural challenges that go on, and psilocybin isn't going to change everything, but it's about those gems of insight that we want to have a way of holding on to and embodying and remembering. So we have a lot of different strategies that we encourage and we teach in order to have like a way of remembering. Like one technique is we do give a little stone away, like a stone that you would choose at the end of your session. And the stone, we do a little kind of little ritual about that, about having you choose the stone and then holding the stone if you wanted to, and trying to put in the memory of your experience of something that you really wanted to hold on to. So then later you would see the stone and go, oh, yeah, I remember that. And you'd have a way of coming back. But that's just one of many little strategies a person can start to utilize to make sure that the experience of the psilocybin experience isn't just like a one-time deal and then suddenly you contract and you're back into life. It does take work and an openness, and stay receptive to the momentum of insight and change that is taking place.
Yeah, and one in addition to that too, as Kathy was saying, um, you know, one thing that I encourage everyone to do before they come for a session, and definitely for the couple days after the session, is to please give yourself a little break from that daily grind of life. Allow yourself some space, because even though the psilocybin session is only maybe 6 or 7 hours, and the psilocybin's out of your system, in 24 to 48 hours, the insights may still continue to come. And so when we take some space from that everyday life of work and chores and child rearing or any variety of things that we all have to do, and allow some space just for those insights to land. And to really, and I encourage people to get out into nature. I mean, we are nature. She is one of our best teachers, and there's a nice, quiet connection that we can have in nature. So, I encourage folks to, if you are scheduling your psilocybin session, schedule it where you can have a couple of days afterwards to be able to hike in the woods, go to the ocean, spend some time on your own before having to jump back into your busy life.
Or even just sit in your yard or look out the window at the trees changing into the fall colors and falling. It's about really trying to find times of attuning to the present moment that is that really is what you connect with during a psilocybin experience, is the simplicity, that things aren't so complicated, that you do have these wonderful inner resources within yourself that you can draw upon.
Yeah.
So on our radiantheartconsulting.com website, so we have two websites. We have the epichealingeugene.com website, where you sign up and get onto our wait list. Just as a reminder, no, we don't go in order, but we are looking for people that feel like they're ready for this kind of experience. So if you want to let us know why you think you're ready for this type of experience, that helps us know that you are ready. Anyway, so we have the two websites. We have the radiantheartconsulting.com website that has a resource page. We have lots of things on there, including we post some of these videos that Heather and I make on preparation and integration. And we also put a plug for some helpful video, little journals. Like this is a very helpful little journal. There's a link to the Amazon page for it. And it has wonderful journal prompts of how to prepare, kind of some thoughts before you come in for a psychedelic experience, and also after your psychedelic experience.
Yeah. Also on that radiantheartconsulting.com website, we do have bios for all of our facilitators, and we have hired some new facilitators who are orienting and learning more about us here at Epic Healing. And we invite you to go to that website and just take a glance at our facilitators. If you click on each facilitator's photo, it will open up a page and you can see a little short video, which is nice to get a feel for who you may want to work with when you come here. And we really invite you to do that before we have our phone call, so that you know who you would really like to
So
work
then
with
you
when
can get scheduling going right away. And we also are in the midst of hiring more facilitators that are a good fit for Epic, and we are expanding. That will be revealed in another video. Got some exciting things happening. So yeah.
We do.
Yay! So thank you so much for tuning in with us again. And this is Kathy Roseville Jonas
And Heather Shelton.
signing off from Epic Healing Eugene.